These farms are working pretty good, actually. But I remember a long time ago, somebody told me in the comments that we actually don't need the hopper minecarts in these blocks. So maybe I'll try to fix that in the future, in the near future, or something like that. Because what I really want to do is I kind of want to try to finish up this cave as much as I can. And so that means we got to kind of come to a final decision about this. But I honestly don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I think I'm just overthinking it. I don't think it really matters too much. But we're not going to be worrying about this episode. This episode, I have some things in this chest here that will relate to our project today, and that is my lunch. Oh, here we go. So today, what we're actually going to be doing is we're going to be making our own custom mineshaft. And I'm not necessarily talking about the mineshafts that we have down here, though I think I would like to maybe decorate this a little bit better. I guess I never really explained it before, but what I am doing with this strip mine here is I go down exactly 500 blocks. So we go from here and we go down to, I think it's like 1259 or something like that. No, 1258. Negative 1258. And so anyway, we go down 500 blocks and then we actually connect everything this way. And so once we hit 500 blocks, we move to the next one. We dig 500 blocks. We move to the next one. We dig 500 blocks. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling about this strip mine here. What I'm talking about with the mine shaft is a long time ago, I kind of described this area to kind of be like an active mine shaft in the future. And it doesn't really look like that right now because we actually have a farm down here. We kind of have housing down here. We have a mob farm, a skeleton farm over there. We have grass down here. We're going to have, you know, plants and trees and stuff like that, and maybe a pond down here eventually. So it's like, how is this actually going to look like a mine shaft? How can we actually do that? Because this is just kind of looking like an underground civilization of some sort. We're going to have beds in here too. I kind of started this a long time ago on one of the episodes, and I don't want to say I gave up on it, but I kind of just put it down for a while, because this really does stick out compared to like everything else around, but I think I still like it. I think I'll still keep this. So what I want to do with the mine shafts is I'd actually like to kind of have kind of dug out in these walls here. I would like to kind of have a mine shaft that kind of surrounds the whole area down here. Basically, I want to create a mine shaft just like an abandoned mine shaft, but like a cleaner version, and obviously like a non-abandoned version. I would basically like to have villagers on that rail system in that mine shaft kind of constantly looping around. So when we are down here, we actually hear villagers on the rail kind of riding the rails, and we can actually see them come by, and we can also get the whole aesthetic of having this whole mining system all around us, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I never really thought about having to explain it before, but I have to explain it. So anyway, I think step one of designing this is that we're actually going to be going to an abandoned mine shaft. I have one here in the world. I know exactly where it is. I was there not too long ago. And I would like to kind of study it and try to make sure that our mine shaft is pretty accurate to the one that generates in the world. And also, too, I definitely need rails as well. So I think I've showed you guys this mine shaft before, or at least this cave area. Oh, this is an old chest. Oh, wow. You know what? I had this setup here. This was my very first mine shaft, and I think you guys might know that. So this chest is probably untouched since before I started the series, before I started this channel. I'm gonna guess. Unless I came over here at a much earlier episode. But yeah, interesting. So we have this abandoned mine shaft here. And I would like to... Cave spiders. That's nice. I don't want cave spiders. I don't want cave spiders in my mine shaft. Okay, maybe that's not the case. Why is this here? I guess if it's anything like hollow underneath, Like, if it's only one block, I guess it just switches to wood. Yeah, okay. So the reason why there's wood here is because there's just nothing underneath it. Okay, so we could probably do something like that in our mine shaft. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! Carrot! Oh my gosh! Dude, I have gone my entire world, like this whole series so far. Never once have I found a carrot in any village. Like, carrots are so rare for some reason in this world. And I can't believe that zombie just dropped a carrot. Dude, that's sick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it all 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it always 4? 1, 2, 3. Would that be a fourth one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Note it. So these pieces here are always spread out by 4. And where this intersection is, it seems to kind of come down to 3 in between. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I need rails. I was leaving way too early. I think I have enough rails to kind of work with now. And honestly, if I need to make more, I should be able to make more, no problem. So I think I'll head back to the cave. And I'll see you there. I want to plant my carrots. Because I want to start having carrots in this world. And now we can go. So regarding the slime farm from last episode, I actually haven't really done any more work to it. So there's nothing to show right now. I think I'll just... I'll bother going back there when I have more stuff to show off there. But I got some really, really good feedback regarding that. So I'll keep you guys up to date with how that looks and when I when I do get to it. Okay. Okay, let's start here. We actually do kind of want to make sure that, yeah, so it does kind of cut through the side like this, so it is visible. Because that's exactly how we're going to be doing this. Alright, let's light this up. And it's like this. Right? And then we'll have the rails like this. And every so often we will have power rails to keep it going. But what I'm kind of curious about is how many power rails are we going to need to make sure that this thing is constantly going with villagers on it? Because if we leave this area in the chunks and it loads and the villagers are nowhere really, like, they're in between power rails, are they still going to be moving or not? That's something we're going to have to test. Otherwise, we're going to need a lot of power rails on this thing. But this is, yeah, so this is actually kind of what I'm going for. And then we would have kind of the same thing, unless we want to go up. Actually, yeah, let's go up. I forgot the game did this. It is Christmas Eve now. Merry Christmas to everyone watching. I don't know if this is going to go up for Christmas or after Christmas, but I'm just recording a little bit more now. I don't know exactly how long these chests stay for. I forget what it was last year and the year before that. Yeah, so that's a thing. I wanted to come in here and see how all the chests looked. What did the barrels look like? I don't think the barrels really changed. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. All right. So I got to clean up the resources and stuff like that, but I pretty much have the mine shafts. I guess there's multiple at this point all around. So we have like a double shaft here. So there's like, it's 2 stories, I guess. And then here we're going to actually walk over the rail too. So I thought that would be kind of cool. Down here, there is no, it doesn't go anywhere. It's just a dead end. And that's actually kind of relevant to an idea that I had regarding this to kind of save some, hopefully try to save some resources and time. But I'll show you what I have so far. There's another one right there. And I'll remove the scaffolding, I guess, just to kind of show you what it looks like without. Oops. Okay, here we go. And I want to clean up all these chests someday. But yeah, so I have another mineshaft there. There's a mineshaft up here. And then it goes on over like that. And then like that. And then there's the shaft down there. And it goes up like that. And then there's another one up here as well behind that farm. And I think that's all I have so far. I want to make the station for the slime farm here. And I think I'd like to have some storage here. And then here, I would also like to do the rail that leads up to the mining storage building. That will go here. And then, yeah. I don't think, like, we won't really be at any angle to see this back wall. But I still would like it so villagers kind of loop around. So I think what my plan is going to be is that when we hit a point like this where it's not going to be visible, I think we're going to cheat a little bit and we're just going to have a simple tunnel like this and the rail's going to keep going through. So we don't really need to have like a full mine shaft. We can just have the visible parts that look like a mine shaft, and then we'll kind of cheat and have this basically one wide tunnel to basically save time and hopefully resources too. And yeah. So, but up here, the thing about up here though is that we still have to kind of clean it up a bit because it really doesn't, up here doesn't really look much like a mine. Down here, it's starting to really look like a mine now, which is nice. And I also added the rail down here too for our actual strip mine. So there's that. And yeah. So I guess I'll just kind of keep working and I'll show you guys how that's looking when I have some more stuff kind of polished up. Everything is connected now. Everything else is connected now, I should say. And I actually want to ride it around. I would like to see what this is like from our miners' point of view when we end up having villagers down here riding these. So let's go. I have not seen this before. So I just want to know how well this is going to work. Whoa, whoa. Okay. So it's looking pretty good. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. Because I know corners are a little difficult with minecarts. Whoa. Ah. And then that's the entrance. And then there we go. We just did a whole loop. Whoa. Skeleton back here? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I still have to clean up like this whole area, but right now I was mostly trying to focus on the rail. Now, here's what I would like to try next. Is the minecart still going? That'd be awesome if it oh! Yeah, it's still going. So, I was gonna put a chest of minecart in. And let's see if we can see it. There it goes. So that's going to be the idea. Okay, so let's make some chests. I think we have plenty of chests underneath. And I want to kind of... I'd like to kind of have them go around a bit. And I'd like to see how it kind of looks that way. And then what I'd actually like to do is leave it running. Leave the minecarts running on the rails, and then go far away somewhere, come, like, unload the chunks, come back, and see if everything is still working as planned. Because I went pretty crazy with the power rails down here, just because I want to make sure that nothing that we are going to do, like unloading the chunks, is going to affect this. So... I'm going to get some chests. I'm going to test it now. If not, we'll probably have to convert like every single rail to a power rail, except for the corners, of course. So yeah, so it's going to feel very alive down here. Hopefully, that's my goal. And we're going to constantly be seeing them moving like that. So... okay. I mean, this is looking pretty cool, actually. I think I like this. This is one of those things where it's like, in reality, it feels as good as as I thought of in theory. If that makes sense. Yeah, okay, so they're all still moving. And let's leave the area for a bit, maybe. I thought I had a bed over here. I guess I don't. Okay. Oh, and I add these logs too. And adding those logs actually look... dude, that makes a difference. This area is kind of coming along a lot better. I really like it. And I think I gotta do a little bit more work to the house around here too as well. Because kind of seeing how, like, crowded and dense, like, I'm making some of my builds, like, for example, like, the interior of the potions tower. It's like... this house is looking kind of plain around here. And I never fixed that. Do you guys remember this from like 20 episodes ago? Yeah, I never fixed that. Okay. See how this is looking. All right, not much. I don't think we've really been in the area a whole lot, to be honest, to like kind of have this thing moving as well as it should, working as well as it should. And I did notice how... I did have a skeleton fall that didn't die because it was wearing enchanted armor. So I think what we could probably do is... because you know the creepers will always die because creepers don't spawn with armor. So we could probably rig this thing so it only spawns creepers. I think I will do that. Should probably do that in the near future. There's no way that chunk is loaded. Those chunks are loaded where the minecarts are. I don't think so. I don't know. I could be wrong. Oh, yeah. Okay. Whoa, that looks cool. Look at our portal over there. I gotta finish decorating that thing, but... man, that looks really cool in the fog. If we move closer, our tower's gonna spawn. Wow, the fog actually really helps with the village. I'm gonna ruin this. Nope. Oh, there's the tower. Half the tower. Whoa. Hi, creeper. Should we try to name that creeper? Because I feel like if I try to name him, he's just going to blow up on me. Oh, I hear them. Huh, but those ones are actually really close now. Yeah, so I'm wondering if one of them did stop and the other one pushed it. Because that could be a possibility too. And I'm a little worried that if they kind of push each other, they might just going the other way, which is going to jam the whole system. But... I think all in all, this is looking pretty good. This is working pretty good. So yeah, what do you guys think about this so far? Oh, and I didn't grab any iron. Oops. I said I was going to grab iron, but I didn't. And this is how you make them, right? Yep. There we go. Oh, wow. That's 3. I need more iron. I should probably make an iron farm eventually. And then up there is going to be its own system. We're going to have another minecart running like that. And then the rail system down here, I don't think, because we're going to be walking across this, we're not going to want to have to walk across this and bump into anything that's moving. So yeah, so I think we might just probably do something like this. I don't know if that looks good. Probably not. Oh well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to clean this area up a bit, and I might start just kind of decorating too. And then I'll show you guys what that looks like. And I'll probably end the episode shortly after because I feel like I've been doing quite a bit of work down here. This is honestly taken a little bit more time than I originally thought, but in all honesty, I'm having fun with it, and I hope you guys are enjoying watching this too. I came over here to get a Silk Touch pick and some food, and back to the cave I go. I remember talking to some people in the comments a long time ago about possibly having hidden lighting in the cave, and I think that could look really nice, but I think that's going to be something that's going to take quite some time to figure out, because I find that's kind of the problem with that's kind of the problem with working in more open caves like that, is just trying to kind of light everything and make it look like half decent. Oops, there we go. And let's just do that. Let's do this. See, this is all such a mess, but that's okay, because we can basically just kind of clean this up like this. This is the kind of stuff I've been meaning to do. And hopefully it just looks so much more clean. Maybe that's just me, but I think that already looks better. But even this too, yeah. See, I'm not done down here. There's still so much for me to do down here. And I won't be done down here for quite a while. Oh, yeah, and I forgot about this piece here, too. Because I was, like, looping everything around, and I'm like, okay, this seems good and stuff like that. But I added this here, and I completely forgot about this strip. So something like that, right? Yeah, so it's just a bit of cleaning up like that. And before... Oh, yeah. I forgot about these, too. I took these out just so I could work, but let's get these going again. And I've been leaving the area quite a bit and exiting the game and stuff like that every now and then. So it's like, like, these minecarts are not getting jammed or anything like that. So I wonder what it's going to have to take. Okay, I'm going to make a stone shovel, and I'm going to lay down some paths. And I'm going to get some bone meal going. So we can try to see what this is all going to look like with the bone meal as well. Uh-huh. This could actually look pretty cool. But the lighting... the lighting, that's right, the lighting. I remember somebody was once saying something about bushes. Can't remember exactly who it was in the but yeah, somebody was saying that we could use bushes to hide lighting. Oh, do we really want to have yeah, oh, okay. Whoa. This is really going to change the look down here, I'll tell you that much. Wow. What a difference this is going to make, right? Holy cow. Holy. Okay, I was not really... You know, this was kind of a late idea on what I was going to do down here. But this could actually look... Wow. Holy cow, guys. What a difference this makes. I think I like this quite a bit. Sure. Wow. Okay, cool. Well, and how could... I wonder if we could... Yeah, we could probably mix in some bushes down here. We could probably mix in... Maybe plant a tree or two down here. I don't know. Maybe that would be a little much. And then maybe have some more water. Maybe have a pond or a water stream. Something more than this, obviously. What's that new block? There's a new block in the 1.17. There's like the... Oh, is it amethyst? Yeah, because there's regular amethyst and budding amethyst. And amethyst is a block I think I would like to use for a ceiling down here. I think that would look really, really cool when that comes out. So we could try to maybe do that. I think on this note, I'm going to plant this flower. And yeah, I think I've done quite a bit of work down here. Oops, there's a dark spot right there. And yeah, I think next episode, I'll see. I'll probably try to work on this cave a little bit more. I know I said that about the slime farm. It all just kind of depends on time. And honestly, like, inspiration and ideas and all that kind of stuff as well. It's just a big mix of everything. Why I sometimes get to some things and why I sometimes don't. But I'm feeling pretty good about this area. I'm feeling pretty good about the slime farm, too. If I do any more work down here, I'll make sure I keep you guys up to date. But I think next episode, I would like to go back to the village to maybe do some terraforming and prepare for villagers to be moved in as soon as we can. But we're going to have to do some more polishing at the village and stuff like that. So terraforming is where I want to start. And then from there, we'll kind of finish some of the houses, and hopefully in the next episode or two, we can start to move villagers to the village and even down here to the cave as well. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next episode.